Mark and the Mysterious Girl. A routine encounter. Mark is a doorman at the Grand Hotel in New York. Every evening after his shift, he stops by the cafe across the street for a cup of coffee. A girl sits near the window every night. "It's her again," Mark thinks. "She comes here all the time. Maybe today I'll finally say hello." He takes a deep breath, gets his coffee, and walks over to her table. "Hi," he says. "I'm Mark. Can I sit with you?" The girl looks up, hesitates for a moment, then nods. "Okay, I'm Lisa." They begin talking, and Mark quickly realizes that Lisa seems troubled. She barely smiles, and there's a distant look in her green eyes. "A secret revealed. Is something wrong, Lisa?" Mark asks. She hesitates, then sighs. "It's complicated." "Try me," Mark says. "Maybe I can help." Lisa hesitates before finally explaining. "My stepfather is staying at the Grand Hotel. He has my sketchbooks. I'm an artist, and those books mean everything to me, but he won't give them back. He says I need to return to Boston with him. I don't want to go back. He's not a good person." Mark frowns. "That's unfair. What room is he in?" "Room 724, Lisa says. "He's staying for 2 more days." "Maybe I can get them for you," Mark offers. Lisa's eyes widen. "Can you really?" "Meet me here tomorrow at 4:30 p.m, Mark tells her. A sinister phone call. That night, after leaving the cafe, Lisa returns to her hotel room and makes a phone call. "It's me," she whispers. "Everything is going as planned. The boy took the bait." She pauses, listening. "Yes, I'll have the sketchbooks tomorrow afternoon. He won't suspect a thing." Another pause. "All right, I'll meet you the day after tomorrow at 10 a.m. And don't forget, $2,000 or no deal." She hangs up, a sly smile crossing her lips. The dangerous heist. The next morning, Mark arrives early at the Grand Hotel. He watches room 724, waiting for Lisa's stepfather to leave. A cleaning lady enters the room. A few minutes later, a tall, serious-looking man exits. That must be Lisa's stepfather, Mark thinks. As soon as the hallway is clear, Mark seizes the opportunity and sneaks inside while the cleaning lady is busy in the bathroom. He quickly scans the room, searching for the sketchbooks. Where could they be? Then he spots them beside the bed. Got them! Curious, he flips through the pages. Wow! Lisa is incredible! These drawings belong in a museum! Suddenly, a voice behind him yells, "Hey, what are you doing?" It's the cleaning lady. Mark doesn't wait. He bolts out the door and down the hallway. He exits through a side door, blending into the busy streets of New York. A suspicious interaction that evening. Mark meets Lisa at the cafe. "I got them," he says, placing the sketchbooks on the table. Lisa's face lights up. "That's amazing. How can I ever thank you, Mark?" "How about dinner tomorrow?" Mark suggests. Lisa hesitates for a fraction of a second before smiling. "Sure, let's meet here at 6. As she gets up to leave, Mark notices something strange. Lisa reaches for her key, but for a brief moment she looks confused, as if she forgot which pocket it was in. "Don't forget your key," Mark says. Lisa's eyes widen slightly before she quickly grabs it. "Oh, thanks. See you tomorrow." Something feels off. The setup. The next morning, Mark heads to work as usual, but when he passes a newsstand, his heart stops. His face is on the front page. "Wanted, art thief strikes Grand Hotel." Mark grabs the paper, scanning the article. It describes a thief who stole valuable sketches from famous artist David Russo, the real owner of the sketchbooks. Mark's stomach drops. Lisa had tricked him. Ha! A race against time. Determined to fix his mistake, Mark rushes to Lisa's hotel, but she's already gone. He asks the receptionist, who tells him she left in a hurry. A passerby tells him she got into a taxi and mentioned Pier 83. She's selling the sketches, Mark realizes. He sprints to the pier, arriving just in time to see Lisa talking to a nervous man. He overhears their conversation. She's negotiating the price for the stolen artwork. Mark pulls out his phone, dialing the police. The grand finale. Just as Lisa hands over the sketchbooks, sirens blare. Police officers storm the dock. Lisa and her accomplice try to run, but there's nowhere to go. As the police arrest them, Lisa locks eyes with Mark. For the first time, her expression isn't cold or calculated. It's pure shock. "You set me up," she hisses. Mark shrugs, just returning the favour. Justice restored. Back at the Grand Hotel, Mark hands the sketchbooks to David Russo. Russo flips through the pages, his eyes shining with relief. "You saved my work. Thank you, Mark." Mark nods. "Glad I could help." Russo chuckles. "But take my advice. Next time, stay away from girls with beautiful green eyes." Mark smirks. Lesson learned. As he walks away, he glances at the cafe across the street. For the first time in weeks, Lisa isn't sitting by the window, and for the first time in weeks, Mark feels relieved. Learning English through stories and its importance in the modern era. Learning English has become a necessity in today's world, as it is the main tool for global communication, whether in work, education, or even entertainment. English opens doors to many opportunities, as it is considered the language of science, technology, economy, and travel. One of the most effective and enjoyable ways to learn English is through stories. Stories are not just a way to learn vocabulary and grammar, but they teach you how language is used in real situations, helping words and expressions stick naturally in your mind. Benefits of learning English through stories. 1. Easy to understand and remember. Stories connect meanings with situations, making vocabulary easier to memorize and recall. 2. Developing language skills. Listening to stories improves pronunciation and listening comprehension, while reading enhances writing and grammar. 3. Learning vocabulary in the right context. Stories present the language in its natural form, rather than isolated sentences, helping learners understand when and how to use each word correctly. 4. Inspiring curiosity and love for learning. Stories make the learning process fun and engaging, especially when they include interesting characters and exciting events. Learning through YouTube channels. In the digital age, YouTube has become a fantastic tool to access a variety of educational content, including illustrated and narrated stories in English, often with translations or simplified explanations. Advantages of learning through YouTube. You can listen to correct pronunciation from native speakers. You can study anytime, anywhere, a wide variety of stories, children's stories, motivational stories, historical stories, and more. Easier understanding with videos that include subtitles or clear explanations. Some channels present stories in an attractive way that combines images, sound, and text, which makes learning comprehensive, helping to improve listening, reading, and speaking skills all at once. The importance of English and its global harmony. Today, the world has become a small village, thanks to technology, travel, and e-commerce, all of which rely on one common language, English. Global companies use English for communication. Universities and scientific resources are mainly in English. On the internet, more than half of all content is published in English. Learning English makes it easier to connect with people from different cultures, and it opens the door to new opportunities in work, travel, and personal development.
In conclusion,
learning English is essential in today's world, and using stories as a learning method is both fun and effective, helping you develop natural fluency. YouTube channels have also become an excellent tool for reaching this kind of education in an exciting and interactive way.